On that fateful day, September 17th, 1666, Sabbatai Sevi, a central figure in one of the most profound messianic movements in Jewish and world history, made a shocking and unprecedented decision. He converted to Islam, a move that would confound his followers and puzzle scholars for centuries to come. This act presented a paradox far more bewildering than that of a crucified Messiah, leaving his dedicated believers wrestling with a profound cognitive dissonance. Sabbatai Sevi's conversion didn't mark the end of history, but rather a dramatic turning point. Instead of fading into obscurity, a group of steadfast followers decided to forge a new path, establishing a convert messianic sect that would come to be known as the Sabbatians or Unheard. This group would go on to have a profound impact on not only Judaism but also on Islam, through the Unheard in the Ottoman Empire and even among Christians, notably the Frankists in Poland and European countries. Observers and scholars have offered a myriad of interpretations of the Sabbatians and their movement. To some, they were the precursors to Zionism, laying the foundations for eventual rise of Jewish nationalism. To others, they were the architects of Jewish and Turkish modernity and secularism, pushing the boundaries of religious thought. Yet to another group of scholars, they were pioneers of a new form of Islamic Sufism and Jewish Kabbalah, bridging the gap between two distinct religious traditions. Let's make a quick pause. Creating quality content takes time and resources, and I'm thrilled to bring you these intriguing historical insights. If you want to support the channel and help me continue sharing these incredible stories, consider donating through my Patreon page. You can find the link in the video description below. Your contribution, no matter the size, goes a long way in ensuring I can keep researching, creating and delivering more engaging history content. Together, we can make history come alive. Thank you for your support, and let's keep exploring the past together. During the zenith of the Sabbatian movement, while many eagerly awaited the arrival of the Messianic age, Sabbatai Sevi's unexpected arrest by Ottoman authorities on September 14, 1666, sent shockwaves through his community. It was during this time that an intriguing anecdote unfolded. The French priest Robert de Droit observed Jews parading through the streets of Erdine, some of them carrying tools such as shovels and spades. When asked about the purpose of these tools, they explained that they were preparing the roads for the Messiah anticipated walk. The pivotal trial held on September 17, 1666, before Sultan Mehmed IV, was marked by colorful and rich narratives, often shrouded in rumors. For example, the British ambassador, Paul Ricaud, noted that the Sultan demanded a miraculous proof of Sabbatai's messianic status. He was to be stripped naked and subject to arrows, with his flesh and skin acting as impervious armor. During the trial, Sabbatai Sevi faced challenging religious questions, and he responded with evidence from both Jewish and Islamic traditions. Despite this, Muslim scholars questioned why he hadn't embraced Islam despite his extensive knowledge. Sabbatai Sevi's linguistic limitations further complicated his efforts during the trial. Although he had some proficiency in Turkish, it was insufficient for engaging in legal or religious argument. Here, a palace physician named Hayatizadeh Mustafa Efendi, a Jewish convert also known as Moshe ben Abravanel, came to his aid. This level of engagement by the Sultan in the trial was unusual, as death was typically the punishment for sedition and heresy. However, the Sultan, known for his inclination to convert non-Muslims, offered Sabbatai Sevi an alternative: conversion. Coming from a Sephardic background and deeply immersed in a rabbinic tradition, Sabbatai Sevi was well aware of the Jewish instance on apostasy and martyrdom. When he had to choose between martyrdom and conversion, he opted for life, justifying his decision with the Sephardic tradition. However, when some of the Dunmes later sought to return to Judaism, the rabbis did not extend the same warm reception to them, as they had adopted antinomian practices during their time as Dunmes. Sabbatai Sevi's conversion was a profound disappointment to the majority of believers who felt betrayed. However, some of his followers began to reinterpret this conversation as a holy apostasy with a particular mystical purpose in mind. They believed that rather than a cowardly betrayal, it was a necessary step in the Messiah's mission to redeem the world, a concept that paralleled Christ's crucifixion as the fulfillment of a messianic prophecy. One intriguing theory suggested that Sabbatai Sevi converted to Islam to prevent the Sultan from taking extreme measures against Ottoman Jewry. However, this rumor seemed to have been manufactured by Sabbatian believers searching for an explanation for their Messiah's conversion. Such a claim would be inconsistent with known Ottoman practices, as Jews were rarely subject to mass killings within the Ottoman Empire. While some outsiders believed that Sabbatai Sevi and the Sabbatians had converted to Islam under duress while secretly holding on to their Jewish faith, there is little to no doubt regarding the authenticity of their conversion. As conversion to Islam was widespread in the Ottoman Empire from its inception, their conversion, despite its astonishing nature, was not unique. Following his conversion, Sabbatai Sevi's worldly and spiritual worth was acknowledged by the Ottomans. He received the prestigious name Aziz Mehmed Efendi. He was even granted the honorary role of a gatekeeper, or Kapıcı başı, along with a daily royal pension of 150 aspers. After this conversion, Sabbatai Sevi found himself navigating a new social and religious world full of ambiguities and complexities. Living another 10 years, he grappled with his identity as Aziz Mehmed Efendi, which began at the Erdine Palace in 1666 and ended in Albania in 1676 as Sabbatai Mehmed Sevi. His identity was in constant flux, shaped by his self-perception, the perception of his followers, his adversaries, and the Ottoman authorities. This dialectic gave rise to a crypto-messianic sect known as the Dunmes, which had persisted to the present day. If you are as fascinated by these captivating historical tales as I am, make sure to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you will be the first to know when I drop new videos that unravel the mysteries of the past. Join our amazing community of history buffs and let's embark on this incredible journey together.